Hey co-reporters, did you know that Love is Blind star Natalie actually received 2 proposals on the show? One of them was just not featured as part of her storyline. Yeah, you know, you're probably just as surprised as I was to hear this, but it is confirmed. A producer from the show explained the situation in an exclusive interview with Metro UK, claiming that the guy who proposed to Natalie actually proposed to her very quickly, long before she could feel any kind of like deep connection with him, and she thought it was quite weird of him to propose so rapidly, and she was, you know, probably really turned off by it, and that's why it was not really introduced into her storyline. Instead, she worked on building her relationship with Shane, who she ultimately wound up getting engaged to before rejecting him at the altar. So circling back to this, you know, I want to say second proposal, but it was actually the first. This happened before her proposal from Shane, but that mystery proposal, we'll say, the producer says that the reason why the proposal was not featured on the show was because it truly was not meaningful to Natalie. You know, I get it, okay, you have to tell the truth and everything, but at least mince a little bit of words there for the guy who proposed to her, because I can't imagine, you know, proposing to someone, God, please, don't let me do that. And then coming back and finding out that the person found it to be not at all meaningful. That's gotta hurt. So the producer says because it was not meaningful to her, it could not be used as part of the storyline, because it would take a long time to get to that and show why that guy would have wanted to propose to Natalie, and they didn't want to waste time on something that was not going to impact her final, you know, journey on the show. I want to say we did see another attempted proposal go wrong, or like a pre-proposal in Jarrett and Mallory, and so I could see why they did not use Natalie's if she did not have a similar reaction to Mallory's reaction with Jarrett. To me, that was one of the most real, raw, and vulnerable moments of the entire season 2 of Love is Blind, and one where like emotion was genuinely palpable, because this season did seem very void of palpable emotion. You know, these people claim that they're in love and this and that, but I personally, and like everyone that I talk to says the same thing, but you just don't see it, you just don't feel it between the couples. But in that moment though, would you accept if I proposed? Question from Jarrett to Mallory, and Mallory saying no, and then both crying. Him running out of the room, crying with his boys, her just crying, you know, in the corner, Iyanna trying to comfort her. Like, it already gave. But I digress. You guys, let me know what you think. Do you think that they should put together a little bit of like an extended episode full of like bonus clips that we never saw? I would love to see that, featuring couples that got engaged, that we didn't get to see, this situation, bloopers, whatever it might be. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.